Yo guys, welcome back to more Trails of Cold Steel Let's Play. So guys, I kind of want to apologize. I actually recorded a lot of videos and I totally forgot to upload them on the previous week. So you're not even going to see this apology until maybe until later on. But I'm trying to get a lot of recordings done because soon, in like a week or two, I'm not going to actually be able to do recordings. So I'm trying to knock out as much as I can for you guys. So hopefully you can enjoy this. So to date this, we are at we just finished the last day of E3. Uh, Nintendo press conference, other than Fire Emblem, really didn't excite me, and even the Fire Emblem didn't look that great. Pokemon Let's Go definitely was kind of awesome, but other than that, Microsoft the surprise announcement for Tales of Vesperia remastered, I loved. That was probably like the highlight of E3 this year for me. Uh, Sony really didn't do anything much in my opinion, other than Last of Us Part 2. Like, there's nothing that like Ghost of Tsushima was like, oh yeah, that's cool, but I want to see a little bit more than just this. So, before I get into anything more about E3, last part we left off trying to find Millium in this island. So here she is, along with the Valkyries. So, and just like in every chapter, there's our final Divine Knight fight against that thing. So that's one of the Ions in this chapter. So, we're here to save Millium. So this is not going to be our last run through with these guys, so. And oh, and if you didn't know, if you didn't see the news spoilers, I don't really want to spoil it too much, but here it is. Duvale, you get to play as her in Trails of Cold Steel 4, because she basically, after, you'll see once at the end of the game, she kind of realizes that maybe she's not on the right side in Ouroboros. But you'll see later on. So I'm super hyped about that. So I don't know if that means you get to play as the rest of the Valkyries as well too, which would be pretty awesome in my opinion, but oh well. Alright, time to fight them. So to be honest, this fight, in realistic terms, it shouldn't be that bad. Like, we should be at equal strength. Even though it's like 6-on-3, we should be on equal fighting terms. I don't have the Valkyries on on high power fantasy. Alright, let's fast run this. So the trick to this fight is you want to eliminate one of them as soon as possible, because they have an S-craft where all three of them combined and they do massive damage and heal each other. So yeah, that's the key. You don't want that to happen, and they all go berserk at the same time. So pretty much don't let that happen. But we're gonna use the exact same tactics that we always used. Technically, if you have Reen right here and you have 1000 CP, you can go into demon mode and just do this almost infinitely. So Duvali is the speed attacker. Technically over here, I forget what her name is. Shit, but this one is the pretty much the supporter in the team. So yeah, if you want to take her out first. Oh, I did not mean to hit her. So if you're wondering why music doesn't go along with this strategy too well, because she's already behind them already. It's because Muse has my Tauros one, so that doubles the wait time. So pretty much I didn't do this like super major output wise, but it doesn't matter. This fight's over. I could just S-Class rush them, but I just wanted to show you the concept of this setup that I use. So that's one of the better examples right now since we're later in the game of that, the break strategy. Damn, look at that XP. Towards the end game, everyone will start leveling out at the same level, so don't worry about it too much. So I honestly, like when I said that they should be even matched, they really honestly shouldn't. It's literally students versus well-trained soldiers. So technically, yeah, we shouldn't be winning. So. So this is what happens when they combine together. They get this synchro ability. And if you thought we couldn't win before, now we really can't win. Anguish number 6. The Steel Maiden. So there's some things I gotta talk about right here. So this is exactly the Steel Maiden we saw in Trails of Cold Steel 1 in whatchamacallit, I forgot what was Legram. There we go. So here's the story so far. So I'm not gonna spoil most of the story until we get to the end of this chapter, which I'll explain everything to you guys. So in Trails of Cold Steel 1, if you remember, when you go into the Legram Castle, you see basically a spear break the orb that Nosferatu was. So Nosferatu was basically a greedy lord back in the old days that haunts the Legram Castle, and his orb was his manifestation, was that orb. So, and that was what allowed him to come into the real world. So what he was trying to do was trying to take Reen and Class 7 souls so he can use them as their own. But Anguish 7, I mean, Anguish 6 or the Spear Maiden was around at Legram Castle for some reason. She was there on basically on her journey back. So she's like, oh, I better help them. So she helped them and broke this. So this is the exact same Spear Maiden as the ones in the story so far. So they're one and the same. And once again, once we get to the end of this chapter, I'll explain everything, even though it's not explained in here. So I'll explain all of it, guys. So yep, here's the final boss, the Aeon. So please be patient, guys. Like, I will explain everything, because I did a lot of research into this. Then Reen will have a one-on-one with the Spear Maiden. There's absolutely no way that Reen can beat the Spear Maiden without demon mode. So you do have to get her under 70, and I believe you get infinite whatchamacallit in this part, infinite demon mode. I'm pretty sure you do. I don't know if this does 30. I don't think it does. Not without the correct Overmans and Master Quartz. Yeah, I didn't think it did. And she recovered pretty much almost of it. And that's the waste to use that right now. I don't think she has access to her S-Craft in this part of the stage. Oh, damn, she got 10% health. I forgot if you're time locked on this too. I probably should have figured that out beforehand. God damn, she got 10% heal again. Probably should have just... Okay, there we go. Baron left. Yeah. It's not time based. It is until you lose or you finish the conditions. So like once again, since he doesn't have the drill anymore, he's losing control right now. But he needs the limiter off in order to even stand a chance to her.
ですから教官は私たちが守ります。悪くないですが甘すぎる。少しは現実を知るといいでしょう。
Oh, and yeah, I didn't mention it, but her name is Ironhod. So, of course, the last person here, Gaius, we haven't seen. So a little bit of a trivia right here. So Gaius is the only character in the game that won't have his S-Craft unlocked until the final chapter. And there's a pretty good reason why. And I'll once we get to the final chapter, we'll explain everything. This one is a doozy. Gaius Warzel. So everything I said about Gaius in the first two games does not apply anymore because he is a badass in this game. And you'll see why later on. So if she could have done that, I don't know why she didn't do that in the beginning. Wakasa.
だが俺の全力をもって彼らを逃がすこといいでしょう。なんて能力だ。霊力の充填も完了。遊郭の若獅子たち。せめて今宵くらいは安らかに。戻れたか。リアン。まったく無茶をする。教官、いくらなんでもあんなこと。すまない。だが出てきてもらおうか。青のジークフリード。
So, you saw him earlier. Yes, he's here.
まさか。
どうやら聖女にまだまだ甘いな。俺も。そしてお前たちも。
Okay, once again, guys, like I hate to say, I'll explain why Crow is alive later on. Like I hate waiting to tell you guys, but once again, everything is gonna get revealed in the final chapter, and I'll tell you about it then.
それは聖女も同じだろう。答える義理はない。付き合う必要も。
待て。
新旧7組。それなりだが、実うごめくは紙幣の群れ。そして思考にして伝説の存在。今回ばかりは指を加えて。
Alrighty, we're finally over with that sequence. And I think we can fast forward this conversation. Because Valamar's just going to head back. And these two are going to head back to Ordis. I can skip this conversation. This is for them just catching up. And going over the information of just what happened. So I believe Ordis is having a festival this night, so we're gonna stop by it. Oh no no no! I'm thinking about the wrong day. This is not the correct day. Oh, and I should have saw. Yeah, that Aeon was the one that caused the hole in Guerrilla Fortress. So I totally forgot to mention that. Yeah, that's what that happened right here. So this is kind of the first clue. Something's not right about Muse.
このような令嬢がいたとはね。
おやすみなさいませ。
I think that's like the only part that's actually voiced here. Yeah. Just for that, the reason that it's supposed to be an allusion to what's supposed to happen. So, oh yeah, of course, the Black Whirlwind knows guys, because you know they both grew up in the North Highlands. So we're gonna enjoy the rest of the festivities over here. So we get that, and I believe there should be a submission. Not there, right there. If I'm correct, there should be a submission right over here. Yep, there it is. So I believe this boy's trying to find this girl's lost item. Yada yada yada. I mean, that's a nice looking sky, but it looks like an absolute skybox, to be honest. So we're gonna help him out. So that girl lost something, and that noble girl lost something, and this commoner boy wants to help find it. So there's a bunch of spots to check, but I believe the correct spot is in the noble district. I believe. I'm not 100% sure. No, I don't think it's in the noble. Because I'm thinking it's this one, but I think I'm wrong, and it's actually in the starting area. Let's say it's right here, actually. Yep, I was right. That was it. So you don't have to go looking for everything, you just have to find that. Alrighty, that is that. So we're done with that. I think that's the last thing before we just leave, because I believe there's nothing else other than I want to say, yep, you can play the nurse. I mean, you can play the maid. So yeah, I was thinking about the correct one. So this is another challenging fight when you fight her, because I believe she has the same MasterCard as I do. So please be aware, she does not give you the MasterCard that I'm using though, but oh, and they give you some ingredients. Alrighty. Oh, no, she uses the witch. Oh, that's significantly worse. So the witch has 5, she starts up with 5 orbs, which is amazing. I don't need you. Okay, I really don't need you, but okay. I forgot, I believe she can draw a card every turn or something. I forgot the witch's ability, to be honest. Oh, I can't summon that. Well, I got 2 of these fishies, so I need to deal 4 damage. So yeah, the problem is, once again, her high orb starts, so you can basically run a rush deck with her. Ow. And oh yeah, she does 4 damage with that, which is also fucking broken. Let's bring in one of you. Honestly, rather, as much as I'll take recoil from that, I'd rather increase the damage I can do with my a MasterCard. And my bird will survive 1 more turn. Unless she opts out to use her skill. Oh, and she almost has max. Holy shit. Ow. Oh, shit. I don't care if I'm losing my defenses, I'm just rushing her right now. Yeah, that's it. As long as I can rush them, it's not that much of a problem. Alrighty. So let me just double check. I'm pretty sure that's everything. Oh! Excuse me right there. Oh, excuse me. But, big important note. Kenneth is right over here. Make sure you talk to him because he has a book that he has a character note from this engagement, and he has a book that he gives you. So make sure you go talk to him, because that's something I had trouble with throughout my playthrough. I'm like, why can't I find Kenneth again? I can't get his second note. He's right there. That's why. So there's that. I just want to double check. I'm pretty sure we got everything. Then we just head out for the night and into the last day of this field trip. So that's Noble, we went there. And this is the Egrets area. Yep, just everything. I don't remember if they're selling anything unique in this night. Yeah, I do remember that though. That's not, food items aren't like the most important thing. I think these are just actual food stands. Yeah. Actually, you know what? I'll buy a bunch of those. Just in case I ever decide to use them. Because why not? I have like so much money in this game already. After a certain point, money becomes like nothing to you. Because you don't have anything to buy other than some stupid items. Oh, whoa. That's a 30 CP item right there. We are buying that. And I believe, yep, that's everything. So we're good to go. We want those 30 CP items, boys. So don't forget, this is the usual, hey, did we do everything? If so, then we can leave. Then yeah, you just choose yes. I don't think we have another night in the train. Oh, they didn't pick up on my mic, but whatever. It's alright. Yeah, let's skip that conversation. Not worth it. Oh, I guess we do have another night in the train. Oh, what is our objective? Oh, yeah, okay, now I remember what our objective was. Let me just go check a couple things. I do remember there was something. There was supposed to be something. No, actually, no. No, we gotta go through, this one over here.
Oi, そう毎度てめえの思惑に乗っかってやるとは思うなよ。
まあ、そうツンツンすんなって。
So it sounds like Ash is communicating with something or somebody.
お前さんに強制するつもりは一切ないしな。それより繋がったんだろ。サザーラントからラマールまでの線が。
てめえの言う通りだ。ところどころポツポツと繋がってきやがった。裸足で泣きわめいて山道を歩いてた時、おっさんに連れられて夜行列車みたいなのに乗ったこと。 キラキラしたところに来て。
So I'm gonna skip through this because I don't give a crap about Ash and his dialogue. So we caught him communicating with something. So he's obviously planning something later on, and we'll see what happens later on. I don't know. I'll tell you when it happens, and you're not gonna miss it. Trust me. But I don't give a crap about Ash right now. He has like the weakest plot line in the story, and he gave us the finger. So fuck him.
別に立ち聞きしようとしていたわけではな。ただ明日のことが心配で目が冴えたので潮風に。で、アッシュさん相手とあまりに態度が違いすぎません？あ、もしかして。
そういうのはいいから。分かってると思うが、くれぐれもアッシュのことは。
ここだけの秘密ですよね。個人的にアッシュさんの経歴に興味は出てきてしまいましたが、少しだけ我慢することにします。
ああ、そうしてくれ。君にかかったら大抵のことは丸裸にされてしまうんだろうからな。
あら、ひょっとして教官、先ほどの話私にも聞かせていました？
君の気配は分かったからな。さっきアッシュに言った。互いに影響を受け与え合うか言うまでもないだろうが、君に対しては少し違った意味がある。この2週間担任として接して改めて秀才かつ天才的なクルタよりも才能の塊みたいなアッシュよりも人間として力強いユーナよりも得意な経歴を持つアルティナよりも君は普通じゃないな。あらゆる意味で空恐ろしいほどに。
So this is his first time saying, you know, hey, something's weird with you, something's not right. So as we saw earlier with her conversation with the Duke, later on this chapter, once again, it will all be explained at the end of this chapter for her. So this is her and Ash's chapter. But Ash's backstory will continue later on. Hers will pretty much end right over here for the most amount of information we get to know.
正直驚きました。教官の聡明さはもちろんある程度は把握していましたけど、まさかそんな形で切り込んでこられるなんて。八王一刀流でしたか。そのあたりの心構えなのかしら。私という人間を捉えるのに特殊な見方をされたんですね。
勘の目と言ってね。あらゆる先入観を排し、なんだ、頭がしびれるように。
そうですか。極めれば何事も断りにやはり欲しいです。灰色の騎士としてではなく、先輩の大切なお兄様としてでもなく、教官のことを、教官の心も魂も。
危ない危ない。今更かもしれないが、あんまり大人をからかうんじゃない。相手によっては冗談にならないことだってあるんだぞ。
失敗しちゃいました。以前尊敬する方の一人に教わった殿方を虜にする魔法。やっぱり香りも重要みたいですね。あのラベンダー、なんとか取り寄せられないかしら。
So that's her first, and that is also strange that she knows that was a reference to Lavender to Misty Clotilde. So she knows that, you know, that instance with Misty and Reen's exchange in Trails of Cold Steel 1 when they met her at night in Trista. So she does know right there. That's her first clue that she knows Misty or Vita Clotilde. So something's off.
そこの詮索はやめておこう。さあ、そろそろ寝た方がいい。明日。
わかりました。教官が添い寝をしてくださったらぐっすり。
しません。ほら、いい子だから。
なんだか父親モードになられてしまったような。まあいいです。それでは教官、おやすみなさい。
ああ、そうだ。最後に一言だけ。互いに影響を受け、与え合う関係。いくら君がそれを制御できたとしても、受ける影響はゼロではいられないはずだ。その意味で見守らせてもらうよ。
So if you're wondering why she does that, like the bow with the lift skirt, obviously I'm using the wrong costume, guys. So just ignore it. So this is just to show that the Jaegers are still fighting. And it looks like they have some they threw away some pact. So once again, the Jaegers are absolutely still fighting, and they're over here. So we're gonna see what the consequences of all that is in the morning. So you remember at Crossbell there's those giant cannons? Guess where the giant cannons are being transported? Technically Crossbell's on the other side of the Union, but there's also cannons on this side, so the giant cannons made from the Ranford Company are also over here. So now, looks like the Imperial forces were being eliminated by the Jaegers, and the Jaegers now have these giant cannons. So let's put two and two together, guys. What are they gonna use the giant cannons on? So here it is. The Jaegers have taken over the giant cannons. And everything's coming together. So here it is. Ouroboros and the hidden forces. I'm not going to explain who those hidden forces are yet because it's integral to the story. But they started a Jaeger war so that this could happen. So now Ouroboros is here. Jaegers are here with giant cannons. What's going to happen? Well, we're going to see in this next part right now, folks. 6:19. And we're going to start off in the morning with a bang. 4:30 in the morning. So the Jaegers are firing on orders and Yuno Seafort, because the Ouroboros is trying to take over Yuno Seafort, as it is the stronghold to everything in the Calvar Republic as is right now. But once again, this is all of their ruse, part of their plan. It's not even that important. We won't find out though until later. So everyone else from Class 7 is at Ordis in the Kain's house. So, as you know, Tovo and Agato have been scouting out where all of the Jaegers are, so they know where the cannons' positions are. So we're gonna have to stop the cannons before assisting anybody. And we're gonna send students to fight Jaegers. This is like one of the most dangerous and stupid ideas I've ever heard.
新規が現れたらしい。それが手をかざした瞬間、空間転移能力。白い新規は空間を操る。いかんな。住民の避難を急がせよう。
こちらは一旦峡谷方面へ向かいます。僕も。
俺も付き合います。
私も付き合おう。
カッカ、パトリックもオルディス方面を。
バカな。今度は全軍を峡谷に送れとおっしゃるのか。
そうだ、列車砲を全て奪還する。いいか、無傷でだぞ。
カイトの守備。いや。
We're gonna skip over this one. So they're going to be going to battle formations. And of course, here's we're gonna skip Lecter's stupid dialogue. So once again, here's his order to go stop him. And of course, we're not bringing Class 7 with us. No, we're gonna bring Class 7, but they're gonna be in a different part of the mission. So like I said, remember when I said they're sending the students to fight everything? We're sending the students to fight the Jaegers as well too. But we are in a different attachment that's gonna stop the cannons. So the RMP is also here, surprisingly. And this is the first time you get to drive through a crowd in the city. I don't even know why they left this as an option. Like, are you serious right now? Okay. You actually still have Noble Command, so you're not as worthless as Millium. Angelica is not really, in my opinion, the greatest, but... Actually, does she have Emblem on? If she has Emblem on, she's not half bad. She has Emblem on. Okay. We're absolutely using her. So it might be a little bit difficult for some people, or not really difficult, but these battles are actually kind of long, depending on how well you level up your characters. And when I mean characters, I mean your fucking how well you level up Marine and how much you didn't give a shit about your other characters. Because these fights are long. Any fight against human players is a very long fight. Since we have 2 emblem users, why not? I'm just literally just gonna do this. We're just gonna fucking S-Craft break them. So if you notice, Geist is the only one, once again, when we get to the second battle, I'll point it out again, but Geist is the only one that doesn't have access to his S-Craft. And it is for a very specific reason, which I'll talk about later on. As it shows off a very, very important part of his character. So those are the 4 cannons. So we're gonna let them emblem back up. She targets like this, some play like this purple lightning vortex storm. So we're just waiting for Angelica to max up on her CP. So every one of these big spots is a fight with Jaegers. So these fights are very tough. Well, I shouldn't say tough. It's just they're very long because Jaegers can heal each other. But we have 2 emblems as features. Oh, Geist does have access now because apparently, well, once again, I beat the game, so Geist now has access to it. So I will hold off on those for just a bit. If that doesn't kill, okay, we're gonna pop the secret. So I'm gonna explain this later on, guys. Please take note of what's happening in this. Because what's symbolic is this symbol right here. And what this means. That is one of the most key important concepts right now in this game at the very end. So that's why that symbol right there is the reason why his S-Craft is not unlocked until the final chapter. Because it has a huge symbolic reason. And I'm not going to explain it until we get there. So don't worry about it, guys. But canonically now, guys, I just want to let you know, because of that symbol that Gaius has, he is the strongest member of Class 7. Not even Rin in full demon mode can beat Gaius. And it is my opinion that full demon mode Rin cannot beat Gaius at this point, because he has that symbol. And I'll tell you what it means later on. So just note that, once again, since he has that symbol, he is now canonically the strongest member of Class 7. Because before it would be, of course, Instructor Sarah, followed by Laura, then Rin, then Gaius. And just because we bought like a whole bunch of them, why not use it? So we only need to heal Gaius' CP because, you know, Angelica and Rin both have the ability to recharge, so it's a fight right there. Let them recharge their CP. Like I said, I want to make these battles as painless as possible, because if not, you're gonna be here for like 10 minutes if I don't S-Craft rush these people consistently. Yoshikanda. So don't forget these treasure chests. There's a bunch of treasure chests in there as well. Where's the one I just used? This was not so bad. The only problem with the Tigers is that they move faster than the Jaegers do. They're very much weaker than the Jaegers. Oh, I totally didn't even let Angelica heal up. Fuck, I wasn't paying attention to that one. Oh, we have Sarah. And these are here for you to heal up some CP between battles. Oops, where is it? 80. So guys, I am going to leave it. I'm good. I can go up to here. So guys, I'm going to leave it here to the next part. Until then.